Hey guys, Tennessee Yankee, welcome back to the channel. Hey, today I'm working on a quick little project out here at the air conditioner. So thought I would record this, maybe give you guys a chance to save some money like I'm gonna. This was installed in 2018, this AC line, and I wanted to come inspect this coolant line and see how the foam is looking. And while the foam doesn't look too bad at first sight, it is starting to flake away, and the line that they got on here isn't the tightest fit. So there's no self-adhesive on here or anything. There's no covering on it. So we're going to replace that today. Try to make sure it's a little bit more efficient so we can deliver the refrigerant to the house and not waste it with the ambient temperature. So let me take you back to the bench. I'll show you the tools and the parts we're using today, and then we'll get started. So here's the supplies we're going to need for this project. Pretty simple. I got some foam from Lowe's, and this is the self-adhesive type foam. And interestingly, this one that I bought was marketed as 3/4 of an inch, and I just did a little test piece at the air conditioner, and it looks like this is exactly what I'm going to need. The one that's on there right now is actually a little too loose, but interestingly enough, this is 1-inch ID. So it's sold as 3/4, but it's 1-inch ID. And I even scanned the UPC again from the Lowe's website to see if for some reason this piece might have been put in the wrong bin, but sure enough, it even scans as 3/4. So keep that in mind. So for this line set tape, I didn't get this from Lowe's. I got it from Amazon. So I'll go ahead and post a link to that in the description if you need it. You could also get the foam from Amazon and everything else, but I happened to be at Lowe's, so I wanted to actually put my hands on it to try to figure out what size I was going to need. And then we got some scissors, some dikes, a few zip ties, and of course for the knees, we got some knee protection. So let's get after it. One thing that I'm not clear on is whether this king valve here should be insulated. I've not ever seen it insulated on any other units. It's probably not a bad idea, but I'm not sure how you'd get around all that stuff, so may come back to that. Okay, so first step, I'm gonna carefully cut these zip ties. And as you can see, that just falls right off. It's really starting to rot, but now's a good time to do it. It's not completely terrible, but it's getting there. So, all right. And I would assume that having the patina on here is probably a good sign that it's getting a little more exposed than it should be. So right up here at the house, I'm just gonna marry up to the existing tape, or marry up to the existing foam and tape it. We'll do a quick dry fit. And that's way too long. One thing that's tricky is this small copper line down here is very tight compared to the other one, so I don't want to mess with it too much, but it's hard to get the foam in between there. So for that, I might just take a little smaller piece of, since I have to cut some more off of this, and try to work that one in separately. Let's see, that just tore it right apart. So I think that separate piece is a good idea, but you gotta go at it with some extra hands. There you go. So we'll do that. We'll take off our tape and wrap it. Okay. Now we can just marry up to that for the rest of it. I think that looks pretty good. This is where I just have those two little sections. Figure that works easier. It's all gonna get wrapped anyway with the tape, so. All right, let's take the self-adhesive backing off the rest of this. And push her together. That feels like it closed up pretty nice. Let's see if I can give you a preview of it without ripping something. Yeah, see here, it's almost indiscernible where it goes together, so that's good. Certainly better than what we had. And now the finishing touch will be putting this nice tape on it to really hopefully protect that foam. Hey, you don't see this very often. Check this out. It's good to see. Made in the USA. So this tape is pretty thin. Really a lot like packaging tape, but UV resistant, so that's good. So I'm going to start with the smaller piece. And I'm going to come in here, and it's be a little tricky down here where it's very tight. I'll try to just run it up against copper pipe as much as I can here. I might have to do this in a few different sections. I'll just get my initial tape on there. That was not quite enough to go all the way around, but it's so tight down here. I'm trying to give myself a little extra tape on there, so hopefully I can slide over the next section easier. Yeah, it's very tricky. I actually had to take this really tight part and do it in sections. I grabbed a small piece of tape and I went from here down, and then I went from here on the back side. So right up here at the house, I'm just gonna put some tape on the outside of both lines to cover up the existing foam. That's all silicone going through the house anyway, so little tape over that won't hurt there. This tape is tears easy with a tooth, and the good part is it's easy to start again on the roll. Okay. Okay, so I got this end kind of situated the way I want it. Now I'm going to come back down here to the air conditioner compressor side here, and I'm going to start wrapping it. And I'm going to start wrapping it this way and just shingle every piece. So if there is water, it'll kind of be like a shingle and go over top. This is one of those jobs that's certainly worth doing yourself, because you're just never going to get the time and attention from the guy you're paying to work on your AC. Nor do you want to pay for his skills for something simple. All right, guys, that seems wrapped pretty good. I don't feel any exposed foam underneath. Okay, so all we have to do is a few zip ties of this line. All right, little snipper. Okay, so we went from this thing, has seen better days, to that nice looking wrap. I think it turned out nice, and hopefully that'll last for many years to come. If this is helpful to you guys, I'd appreciate a like. You go ahead and share this video, and if you'd be so inclined, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, Tennessee Yankee. Thanks for watching. If you found this content helpful, go ahead and hit that subscribe button on your right. I have other content linked for you on the left side. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Thanks again for watching.